I can't hear a word they're saying. Just driving around in John Voight's car. All right, there it is. Oh, can you reach that door?
Yeah. I can reach every door you ever imagine.
I can reach every door, break through every glass ceiling.
There's no door can stop me.
Nothing, not a
If
single
it's got
one.
hinges, then it ain't no match for
Ain't
this.
got not a chance.
Body.
No chance. That's right. That's right.
This
You
beautiful slab
thought
of beef.
you knew.
I'll tell you
This
this.
slab of
I
beef.
live off the grid.
This cut of beef.
Who's your
Who's carved up?
who's
Who's your
carved up?
ham?
Who's your carved ham?
Who's carved beef? Oh, excuse me. That's how we're going to start our stream.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how we're.
Welcome to the stream. Are we streaming?
Yeah, we are.
Oh, welcome to the stream. Hi. Oh yeah, that was fun. Let's end it. Let's end it right here.
The only problem is that now you don't have headphones on. You don't realize how loud that was.
I've only dreamed I would hear you say something like that.
If you've learned nothing from being around me, you
That's
know
right.
that when you have the option, you should turn me down.
That's right. Always turn him down.
Sorry, I'll try
He's
to
a
be,
bass player.
try to be my more soft-spoken self. Yeah, that's why I gravitate to the bass. I don't want to be
Yeah.
heard. I shouldn't be heard,
That's
but
right.
I try to be
like
loud.
good children.
Like all good
Seen,
children.
not heard.
I don't even like to see them.
I'm with you. Like they can
I'm not
run
weird.
by. Like as long as they can move faster than my eyes can track, I'm okay with their being kids in the
If
room.
they're faster than light speed.
Yeah, they
can
gotta
be there.
move. They gotta move. Hey, Deirdre's here. Hey, Deirdre.
Hi, Deirdre.
All right.
Our crew member is here.
There
and
we go. We got another one too.
it's
We've got
4
two.
people. Might be Allison.
There's
watching.
somebody else. It's whoever it is.
Shirking her
Hello.
responsibilities.
That's right.
Yeah, that's what I'm all about.
That's right. That's what
I don't
that's
believe in responsibility.
that is our motto.
That's a man-made,
I don't believe in
a
responsibilities.
societal imposed condition for living. I don't agree with that. I
No.
think that we're all free. I don't think we should wear clothes.
That's
I don't
right.
think we should go to work.
Do what you need to do.
I think we should just eat sand.
There's sand.
plentiful.
There's sand people that we could eat.
There are sand.
They move in packs. Yeah.
What sound did it make?
Something like that.
Something like that. God, why are you so good at making sounds? That's creepy.
Ah.
Why is it one of our talents to just
Yeah.
make laughter sounds?
I don't know.
We're like
That's, I
just
guess.
living jokers.
Yes, that's right.
Move
we-
over,
that's,
Heath.
That's all we've. That's what
Ledger.
we are. It's all we've ever been. Is just one big old joke.
That's what we are. Our life is a joke. The jokes we tell aren't jokes. They're
Right.
not funny.
I didn't want this!
Our life is the joke.
That's right.
That's what it is.
We are walking punchlines.
I know if there is a deity,
Mhm.
it's just laughing at us. Not for the moments that we try to
Just
amuse
like
it.
most of its creation.
Right.
We're hilarious.
Look at these dumb fucking little things. I made them bipedal. Look at them all flopping around, eat stuffing food in that hole. I made them to
I gave them
breathe.
4 legs, but they can only walk on 2 of them.
Check this out. There's there's two deities up there just nudging each other and picking on all the rest of us.
That's it.
That's the way life is.
That's it.
And you can't tell me any different.
Nope.
I won't listen to anything
Nothing
different.
else walks like us
Who the hell else walks
all the
like
time.
that?
Who the hell walks like this?
That's my new walk.
This is so dumb. All right, we're gonna start the show now.
Let's start because everything sucks.
Everything is
I hate
terrible.
it. I hate that I'm even doing this
That's
right
right.
now.
So why
I'm
not?
so compelled.
Why not dive in? That's
I'm
right.
compelled to do it.
We're signed up. We signed up for this streaming
That's
service.
right. Let's see if the
Cut of
headphones
beef.
help me or not.
Well, not right now. It's not gonna be any different.
I like to hear the intro.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? I've just been handed an urgent and horrifying news story. And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen. Yay! And then wait. What does that do? Did that blow your mind? That just happened.
Corner weighing in at 180 pounds.
Darkness, everybody!
You've got a dirty, whorish mouth.
Bunch of fucking amateurs. Am I wrong? No. Am I wrong?
Yeah. Okay, then.
Hail to the king, baby.
Yeah, fuck it, dude. Let's go bull.
Tell anyone about this, I'll fucking kill you. I'm kidding. We'll come back by tonight. Okay?
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Kickstart with Matt.
And Matt, every time you do the intro, I feel like Marty McFly when he turns up all Doc's
the
stereo
very beginning
equipment,
of the movie,
and he ruins that entire stereo equipment.
blows the whole thing. Yeah.
But that had to cost a fortune.
Oh my God! Did you ever realize how expensive that cone had to be? He didn't make that. Doc Brown didn't have a fabrication factory.
Hell no.
God damn
He did inherit a large sum of money.
Who? Doc Brown? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. That's right. I forget why though.
I think just
Did they
his
ever-
family member died.
Yeah,
but they
that's
don't,
right.
they don't explore it a whole lot.
Right? Maybe he murdered them though.
Hey, oh my God.
And then the reason he was building a
He
time
is-
machine was he was trying to go back to stop himself from killing his uncle or
So
whatever.
that he could have enough money to build a time machine, go prevent it,
and
and then
not-
still have the money.
right without a criminal record.
Make the world a better place by doing something awful. Would you be able to do that?
As he stabbed his uncle to death, he was like, I swear I'm going
I
to build
love
a
you
time
so
machine
much."
and I'm going to go back and stop this.
I'll bring you back, I swear. But then the other Doc, when he gets back there, he's like, "No, you can't stop this. You're going to stop the flow. You'll never make the money. Stop it,
Yeah,
you evil son of a bitch!
all
This is
go-
for you." No. Then the two Doc Browns fight each other.
Then they start rolling around. And with his uncle's last dying breath, he's like, take my dog. And out comes Einstein. That's why he used him as a test subject for the first one to go back in time. He was like, if he dies, no witnesses. And dead
nobody.
men tell no tales.
That's right.
That's what we've learned.
You can keep a secret between three guys if two of them are dead,
That's right. And one's a dog.
and one is a dog.
That's right.
No one will ever know the
There
secret.
you go.
That's how we cured cancer.
See,
We
There
taught
you go.
dogs how to speak.
we just went, shh.
It's
all gone.
We told the secret to a dog, taught it how to speak, and finally told us the secret, then we killed it.
Nobody believes it. Nobody believes the dog.
If the young Doc Brown killed the old Doc Brown, is he stuck in a time loop where he constantly gets older, goes back, gets killed,
Yeah.
and like
Unless
Closed
he
loop.
did something different as he was becoming old Doc Brown, because then he would end up in a different place.
I think the movie Looper literally plays on this entire
Yeah.
concept.
Yeah.
If you've never seen that movie, I know Miles is loving this right
Yeah,
now.
right.
He fucking loves time travel movies.
Yeah.
But that movie, I like the movie not because the time travel. I like it as a gimmick.
Yeah.
But it does. It is an entertaining movie,
Mm-hmm.
and it literally waves away the time travel stuff because it's like they go to explain
Oh, yeah, that's
to,
right.
to one
that's right.
another. And he's like, if we do this, we're going to be building straws and fries all day long, trying to explain time travel. It doesn't matter to the plot. The
But-
whole point
so-
is that I want to kill you.
This is right. Exactly.
Excitement.
Yeah, that's right. Start the movie.
Start rolling the picture show.
That's all we're caring about right now. What if it was impossible to duplicate the timeline? You know what I mean?
That there was no-
like it's so random that there's no way for you, even if you do, going forward from whatever timeline that you go back to, that's the moment in common between your timeline and that timeline, but
Yeah.
everything else is different.
It's all variables.
Right.
You'll not it's like immediately there's like millions of branches that happen.
Right. Because the moment you show up there, you're creating a whole different.
That is the
Future.
theory, right? It's
Yeah.
like but the other problem too is this will never ever happen because you can't ever go back in time and
Right.
space.
Right.
Space, we have been moving at millions of miles an hour over a long periods of time. We're never going to be in the same place in the universe that we were at the time,
Exactly.
unless you
Right.
can somehow manage to travel through space as well as time.
Superman
And
flew
pinpoint
backwards
it.
around the earth.
That made the most sense of
That's-
anything I've
yeah.
ever seen in my life.
Which way is forwards to go around the
all
earth? That's
that
the
would do-
question.
Neil deGrasse Tyson actually answered this question in the sense of some dumb reporter asked him,
Yeah.
what would happen if the Earth suddenly stopped? And he goes,
Right.
His eyes got big, and he was like, that would be a very bad day on Earth. We're rotating at millions of miles an hour.
Right.
People, if you're not tethered to the Earth, people would be flying through windows. Everything would be shooting across the world.
Right.
Like, he said that would be an apocalyptic event.
Yeah.
So Superman did that.
Yeah.
And then he sent everyone backwards. So not only did they go flying when the Earth stopped, but then they go flying the other direction.
Thank you. Thank you.
He did this not to go back in time, but to murder everyone on the planet.
That's right. It's better than a bomb.
It's such bullshit because the Flash can literally go time travel
Yeah.
because he can move well beyond the speed of light.
Why can't this fake guy do what this other fake guy does?
What?
Come on, what's reality?
But what's so dumb is that they're both DC properties and
Yeah.
that they have the source material explaining like some version of it that's
Right.
smarter, and they just completely ignored it.
One's an alien, though.
But one's an alien,
Yeah.
and the other one is just
Different
a
rules.
spoiled little kid who runs fast. Little fucker, idiot. You run fast, so what?
Yeah.
What's that going to do? You going to outrun all your problems?
Go run and get me a beer. All right.
Lickety split.
That's right. Make sure it's still cold when it gets back.
If it heated up
That's right.
from friction,
I don't know if you go so fast that everything gets cold or hot. I don't know what's going on.
what would it do?
It would get hotter, yeah,
Hotter.
because you'd have friction, like you said, with
Yeah.
even
The
just
air particles moving
yeah,
and everything.
particulates.
Yeah. Well, imagine moving anything at that. Wouldn't you just evaporate a ball of flames if you were to move at that speed?
Yeah, well, yeah, because you'd have to find some way to reduce that resistance against your body.
What the fuck does the Flash's body do that keeps him from burning to
This
a
is the
crisp
real question.
from the minute he moves like at Mach 5?
I guess it's kind of like Wolverine. Like, yeah, he's got the adamantium skeleton, but it's the
It's literally just
yeah,
a
but he's got 5 o'clock shadow. That's how he fights the bad guys.
How the fuck does Wolverine have a 5 o'clock shadow
Yeah.
when he has like ultra fast healing? Wouldn't he be shaving all the time?
Well, it doesn't just
All
because
day
he can
long.
heal fast doesn't necessarily mean that all of his bodily functions. Otherwise,
He pees all day long. He eats immediately.
Constant
Takes
stream of piss down his leg.
It's Liam Neeson. Wolverine. Liam
Liam
Neeson
Neeson is real life Wolverine.
regenerative abilities so fast that he can't control the fact that he's constantly pissing his pants.
He's like, I can't help it. It comes with the gift.
I'm here to save everyone. It's at the
Everybody's
cost
going to
of-
be fine, but I know it stinks a little bit.
at the
I can't
cost
do
of
anything
my
about it.
khakis. This is the price you pay for greatness. Old Navy pays the price. Usually, I'm endorsed by them. They love these pea pants. They love them. They sell them.
CalicoCutPants.com.
You gotta give.
You got to give. Otherwise, I'm going to put my stickety snick right through your nickety nick. Okay. Speaking of which,
Oh, I love where this tangent's going.
speaking of which, I was at Rofo earlier getting some dinner, and there was one old guy over at the lottery machine,
As usual.
and there was nobody behind the counter. Now that they have the self checkout deals and all that stuff,
Yeah.
and there were two
Yeah,
people
it's impossible to buy beer there
back
nowadays.
behind the deli. Yeah, that's I know it's crazy, and I could hear they were on the phone back there. So it's like
Yeah.
they're never coming out. So,
Nah, they're
but I
sleeping.
just use the self checkout anyway. I prefer it. But the I was standing there. There's nobody around me. This lady comes in the door, goes right up to the self checkout area, grabs a bag, and goes, "Here we go." And she left.
I want that mystery to be solved right there. That's
And that was a reflection too. It wasn't like, "Here we go," like she had a mess to clean up. Well, not that kind, I guess. But here we go.
Here we go. It's like-
And you know what that means? That means someone saved my life tonight. I was like,
What the-
did that just happen? Because nobody else was around.
You might-
So I didn't have anybody to look at. But I saw her walking out the door.
no confirming
Yeah, there was
glances
and
among
there was
strangers.
a cop in there right before she got in.
Here we go.
Here we go. Yep. And then she was gone. I looked in the parking lot when I came out, but there were no bodies or anything. So I don't know what was going on.
Something that the implication is that she had dealt with it before.
Yeah, I
This is
guess.
something that
I
she
guess. So this is the way she had decided to deal with
This is-
something.
It's her manner of dealing with it.
The way she did. It was like almost comical the way she leaned. It was like, here we go. Rip the bag off and right out the door again.
Just one bag?
Just one. Just one. She just grabbed one bag.
It's a one bag
It was
job.
a swipe too. She just swiped it like she'd been doing this for days. Here we go. Grabbing it and out the door she went.
Man,
Yeah.
I wish you could have followed her. See
I
what
know.
happened.
If I'd been waiting on my dinner, I would have. Who
Damn.
knows?
These are our little mysteries of life.
That's right. These are the
ones-
things that keep me up at night.
The strange things that you happen to encounter just a little bit of.
That's it. That's what you want. It's just a little brush.
I just want the tip.
That's right. Just the tip of
Just like
strangeness.
the Titanic. I just
That's right.
just the tip. I know there's something deeper underneath, but
there's got to be.
if I keep going full steam ahead,
let me just tell you, we're gonna meet each other eventually.
we'll find.
Yeah.
We'll converge.
Yeah,
At
yeah.
some point.
Might be in the cold, icy grips of death, but one way or the other, we'll meet. We'll
Rest
get, we'll
assured.
get to know what's beneath the surface. Yeah. And I'll tell you what, nobody else is getting on my door. All right. This is my door. There's only room for one of me up here. All right. I got to spread my legs out. My doctor said I have clotting issues.
Knock, knock. Fuck off! I'm not going to die tonight. I'm not in the mood for jokes. The only joke is that you thinking you're going to get up on here with me. Okay, you're the love of my life.
You're death gripping the door and just going, staying alive, staying alive. Just repeating that though over and over again. No verses.
I literally would be doing that. I literally be doing that.
Just close your eyes while everyone's screaming in vain, dying as they're freezing to death.
Whenever I'm going through stressful situations
Yeah.
or things, I'll sing to
I
myself.
just sing Bee
and
Gees.
I keep my mind on the Bee Gees. It's 2 letters. It's simple. It's
yeah.
3 guys, 2 letters.
That's right.
All up in the higher register.
Makes perfect sense.
High C all day long.
That's right. All day long.
I literally, when I was helping Greg move into his apartment, like over the summer, it was hot as all fuck.
Yeah.
And I kept singing to myself, Blue River Rock, Blue River Roll. I just kept
I do
doing
that too.
In the times that I was like,
Yeah.
because I made the wonderful choice to wear jeans that day, thinking it wasn't going to be all that hot.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Yeah, no, it's great. Just fucking dying out there, I'm getting boiled alive in the
Yeah.
sun.
You were like a human sausage.
I was
Just
like,
all nice and packed up.
I was just moist inside. It was all juicy,
That's it.
and it's Italian.
Somebody was bound to hang you from the rafters eventually.
I love it. That's where I want to end up.
That's right.
Like
These
the
are
Predator.
hashtag goals. Yeah.
Was the Predator Italian?
Yeah. Yeah. That's the hair to
He
dress.
just skinned him and he hung him upside down from
Piece
the
of cake.
trees.
There you go.
That's-
Just
yeah.
sling him right over. He's ready. Give him a good couple months. Keep it dry in here. He'll be fine.
Can we get like Predator cuisine? I feel like all
Is that like a microwave dinner?
like lean cuisine?
It's got a little cartoon predator on the box.
I would love to know. This is something that I really appreciate in movies and TV when I witness what that culture or what that person or what that character like eats,
Mhm.
and then I want to like I want to figure it out and then eat it myself.
I want Julia Childs to make me a cookbook based on this movie.
This is the Predator cookbook.
Julia Childs, where's that Jabba the Hutt cookbook?
Oh,
I want to know.
I want
I
to eat.
want to know.
I want to eat Star Wars food. I want
Oh.
to try to make all this
Blue
food.
milk.
Blue milk.
Blue milk, baby.
Give it to me.
Yeah, there you go. You can get it.
You can get it. Where
Blue
is it?
River Rock.
Roll.
Yeah, it's I mean I think the craziest thing I've ever purchased was that Necronomnom cookbook.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's like
Ah.
Lovecraft themed dinners or dishes and stuff like that.
I love when people do shit like that.
Yeah, they're all right.
We need more of that out there, people.
That's-
If you know of anybody, I want to cook weird shit.
For some of us, cooking's weird enough already. You know?
Actually, I've just I sort of was reminded today of the fact that like ducks are awful little creatures.
Yeah.
That like corkscrew with their corkscrew dicks and
Yeah.
they like literally go and like
They're great sommeliers, but not so good.
they can uncork a bottle of wine faster than you could ever imagine.
and stare you right in the eyes the whole time.
This has a bold fruity note.
That's right. Write those down.
It certainly does now. 'Cause
Yeah.
I had a lot of fun unscrewing that thing.
Let me tell you, that one was a blast.
I feel good about eating ducks because of how awful little creatures they are.
Yeah.
Can we get a little bit more of like villainy in the animal kingdom so we can
You know
we can
what?
enjoy
Some
our-
people already
our
have
food
that,
better?
and we got a little bit of that when we were kids with cartoons and everything like that. But normally,
What do you mean?
like all dogs go to heaven. We got the bad dog. We got and things like
Who's eating dogs?
well, Lady and the Tramp is loosely based upon You know,
This is a Chinese
that sort of
story.
thing. Yeah, yeah. It got lost in translation.
Oh no, not Bill Murray too. Are we gonna eat? Bill Murray probably tastes like spite and beef jerky.
That's right.
Salty.
Absolutely. Little pockets of air all through there,
Yeah.
just with little jokes in them.
It's like eating concrete.
That's right. There you go. That's it. Deirdre said she had to babysit a duck for a week and that they fucking suck.
Yeah.
There we go.
They're awful little creatures. They rape and kill each other.
Yeah,
and
they're pretty
fucked up.
yeah, they're biters.
They bite. I know they're cute when they're little ducklings, but after that,
Well, certain things are cute to look at, but not necessarily to have to interact with.
that's true
That's
too.
where it becomes problematic.
Like geese,
Right.
They're assholes.
Even with kittens, they have like razor talons.
That's true.
And
But you can bond with a cat.
and the dogs, they got those razor fangs.
Yeah, dude, dogs are a little scary sometimes. I'd be
Just
looking.
telling you.
I was over at Daniel's place the other day, and he's got this big Great Pyrenees dog.
Oh yeah.
Excuse me, he's had him for a while, but sometimes I forget he's like the size of a fucking horse. man.
Yeah, man.
His teeth. He's like such a lovable little dog or big dog, but his teeth are huge.
Yeah.
Like, if he wanted to, he literally could just rip my neck out.
Yeah, your whole
like,
neck.
rip my neck off.
Down to Baskerville, baby. That's it.
Holy fuck! But yeah, but he's like just so happy and adorable. His demeanor,
Right.
Like all most domesticated dogs' demeanor is like
Mhm.
that. You're right, though. It's a little scary interacting with these
I'm
creatures.
telling you, they have a chance.
But we're the worst of them all.
That's right.
Because we'll be killing each other for no fucking reason except to just cross boundaries.
That's
and
right.
all these people
what
getting.
if I step over here?
Yeah, what happens over this way?
What happens over here?
Ah, I guess I'll tell all the people who love me to start bombing this city.
That's a good idea. There you are.
I don't know. I'm not really even sure exactly what the fuck's going on with that. I'm so like.
Are you
not-
that out of touch?
I know Russia is like hopping over and bombing the Ukraine because they're.
out of touch. You're out of touch.
That song is about me.
That's right. Yeah, there's a whole.
I think they just were waiting for an opportunity to start grabbing up the land.
Yeah,
there.
and they're trying all kinds of. Well, they were trying all kinds of tactics to set up sort of straw man things that to try and
Oh,
get them to make it look justified for them to do it.
yeah.
But-
But God knows, I mean, if you've been paying attention to the world at all,
Yeah.
you know that's like these are just fucked up people.
Right.
Like I don't want to say people. And when I say that, I mean Putin and like
Right.
the leaders,
Yeah.
the leadership, because I'm sure the Russian people are just normal ass people.
Well, yeah, just
They've been
Censored.
propagandized, and yeah, it's just awful.
but yeah, we'll see how things turn out there.
You
But
think we're gonna get another one of those COVID situations? I'm not even apt to joke about this because when Chris came over here and we were joking about COVID and all this stuff, coronavirus,
Yep.
and then I was like, ha ha ha, and then all of a sudden, our whole fucking world came
there
apart.
you go.
And then now people are like World War III, ha ha ha. And now I'm like, dude, I do not want to save Private Ryan at all.
Yep.
Not even a little bit.
That's it.
Let him die. out there.
Sorry, pal.
Sorry, you're the last one.
That's it.
I don't care. I'm not Tom Hanks.
I tried to be. But they fired me twice.
I might
I
have.
snuck back in as a different Tom Hanks, and they realized that it was still the same guy, and they kicked me off the lot. Security physically removed me.
I might have a Woody, but I'm not Tom Hanks.
That's right. That's right. And if that isn't the lesson of the day, I'll tell you. I don't know what is.
I'll never teach you a thing. Man.
That's right. That's
you
all.
can't follow that.
That's all Tom Hanks has to tell us.
I heard from a source, and I won't give up the source at all because
All
I
right.
don't really know him that well. But
Mhm.
that Tom Hanks is actually an asshole.
Yeah,
Someone that knew someone that had met him.
he seems like he could be.
He's like
wise
all for
ass.
show,
Yeah,
piece of shit.
yeah.
And I started to think about that because everybody acts like he's so sweet and nice.
Right.
But I was thinking, yeah, that adds up because he seems to always play people who are kind of like slightly unlikable, unless he's got this arrogance about him.
Yeah.
And I feel like that translates over. Like he's just one of those people. It sounded like who is all about image, and he wants to appear like he's a good, relatable guy.
Yeah. Sure.
But given the opportunity to do anything different, he absolutely 100% will.
Right.
Like-
yeah. Opportunistic.
It was an instance where it was like this is a person who was like doing a service for
Mhm.
him. That was like
Oh,
he treated
yeah,
them
yeah.
like absolute shit.
Okay. Yeah.
So I was like, oh wow, that's very
He's
disconcerting.
he might be a nice guy, but he's aware of his status,
Right.
and he expects others to be aware of it.
He's
too.
nice he's nice for appearances.
Yeah, there you are. That's
what
it.
is. And there's a lot of people out there like that.
That's right.
You know who you are.
That's right. Not that anybody in here is like that at all, or should ever be revealed as such. I didn't want this.
But it's where it's you watch people and on this big world stage, we're like this giant tribe, right? Where we still haven't evolved like psychologically to handle the fact that we don't know people for real, but we watch people for real and we think we know them. But
yeah,
we
of
don't know
course.
shit.
Right.
We don't know anything.
Yeah.
But we do know that we are really bad at this show and this comedy and everything that we do.
And the first step is admitting that you have a problem.
Right.
So
the next
once
step is ignoring
that problem and continuing to do the behavior anyway.
You want to know what the problem is so you can ignore it.
That's right. Let me show me where to turn my bad eye. This is what it's all. It's not about avoidance. It's a disability that I conveniently place in a particular direction.
We don't think a lot about that either. Like people with. I better think real hard before I say this.
It has nothing to do with your career or anything like this.
There are people who have who should objectively garner your sympathy,
right,
for like some of the issues that they have.
But instead, they garnish your wages.
They garnish your wages. Exactly.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't necessitate having an issue doesn't then necessitate that you need to have sympathy for that person, because those sometimes people are people, and if they don't have respect, they don't, like, you'd think that certain events or maybe like certain conditions might change their opinion, but some people become bigger assholes.
Oh, of course, sure, absolutely.
And like, yeah, it's understandable because like maybe they're going through a hard time, but like, dude,
what the hell? You got to grease these wheels?
Yeah, you got to grease.
Yeah, you got to keep the wheels lubricated.
I'm not supposed to get grease on this hat.
As if that was a specific instruction that was given. It's particularly the grease. Stay away from that with the hat. Yeah, that's an important thing.
I don't really have a main point, so I just sound like an asshole now.
That's right. There you go. Let me just take up a little more of your time. How about that? Not for any particular reason or anything.
If you can't walk, you still might be an asshole. That's just something I needed to say to the internet. I just need to get that off my chest.
I just want to let everybody know, even if you can't walk around or move at all, you might still be a huge piece of shit. And I might not want anything to do with you. I just want to let you know ahead of time.
I really should have made like a main point to get to.
Well,
every time I open my mouth.
Sometimes we wander around and we stumble across something.
It's like I'm literally walking through puddles my whole life. It's like a river.
That's right. Well, sometimes we get washed away, sometimes we wash up, but either way, we just hope that we float. That's really what the goal is, because once you go under, it's too late.
I just want to be with Tim Curry floating down there.
Oh man,
we
all float down there. Yeah,
I don't care if he eats me with his sharp teeth or anything.
Yeah, it's not that big of a deal.
I don't mind.
I mean, it's still Tim Curry. You got to listen to him talk for all eternity if your ear gets stuck between his teeth or something.
I'll tell you what, he's not an asshole.
No, not at all.
And he can't walk.
He can't walk.
That's just to give you some insight on the main.
That's right. We're not making a blanket statement either way.
I'm not painting with broad strokes here.
But I just want to put it out there. Legs have nothing to do with you being a good person.
That's right. Your legs do not relate to
I'm going to put that on a t-shirt. I'm going to protest on the National Mall.
We got to do something about this.
This madness has to end. I can use the ramp too, Sharon.
A lot faster than you.
That's right. Yeah.
This just shows you I got nothing going on in my life, my daily
Well,
life.
you know,
Nothing interesting.
this is we're just discussing the finer points
Yeah.
of living in a post-apocalyptic society.
we're the radio. We're the pirate radio playing as
Yeah.
you scavenge for supplies.
That's right.
And murder your neighbors.
And this is
for
you've
safety.
been waiting. That's right. But for safety, because you don't want them to start thinking. And if they ever wake up, I'll tell you, you're really going to be in trouble.
You are in a
Because you know
mess.
damn well you didn't have 3 boxes of graham crackers this morning. You only had a half a box.
And the only judge, jury, and executioner that there can be is the guy from whom you stole them.
That's right.
And if
Honey
he's not
Crisp,
breathing-
the graham cracker guy. Yep, he's going to be pissed.
Woo.
Because after he wakes up, and you know how he gets after his opiate naps. Once he wakes up, it's post-apocalyptic. He has trouble unwinding. But after them, he really has a hankering for some golden grams.
Oh.
And you're between him and what he's after.
Damn.
And you know what happened the last time? I'm just gonna say,
If you had a choice in a post-apocalyptic society,
yeah,
would you make yourself like an island, basically, like metaphorically, like set up a whole bunch of land and fortify it
Mhm.
and shoot anyone on site that came in?
right.
Like
Yeah.
that's what you would do.
Yeah.
Because that you have a choice to try to either reconnect with society or completely get away from society.
Yeah, disconnect is much easier.
I think I'd rather, because we're in like a relatively peaceful society
Mhm.
and things suck.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
I don't think I'd want to rejoin.
No, because eventually it's no different than any other, any movie or any reference to this sort of thing, that eventually the pressure makes people crack.
Yeah.
And if it's going to make you crack, you might as well be by yourself. So you just blow your brains out rather than going and killing a whole bunch of people.
Yeah.
Because
It's the nicest thing.
when
you
we
could
went,
do.
they're like, oh, but what's the goal? What's ultimately going to be? What are we trying to move towards? Well, what are we doing now? We can't wait till next week when that, Screaming Sicilian Pizza finally releases their cheesy crust.
Is this something you've been waiting for?
Maybe. Fucking good pizza. And you get a little cardboard mustache that you can pop out of the back of the box and you wear it and you go Mamma Mia when you pull it out of the oven because you forgot the mitts. And your fingerprints are gone now, so you can commit any crime that you need to. Whatever you need to do. It's not about what you want anymore, because now you're working for Screaming Sicilian Pizza, okay? You got that fake mustache, so you can't be detected. All you got to do is find a bank, get that, and buy more Screaming Sicilian Pizza with the money. It's not a laundering operation. It's a legitimate retail business, okay? It's all has paperwork, tax returns, the whole 9 yards. But it's very, very strange how many people have a lot of money to spend on frozen pizza. I'm just putting it out there for the IRS. It's very strange.
It's like a whole mafia starter kit.
In a box, yeah.
Every time you buy one.
Family in a box.
Oh, it's a family in a box. And it means everything you think it does. Because that's what your family will be if you don't obey the
That's-
Sicilian orders.
Let me tell you what. Trust me, you don't want to see my real mustache. We'll put it that way. Let's stay with the cardboard. Okay.
This is for your protection.
That's right. You
Not
see this
mine.
box? I'm done with it now. So I can put a lot of stuff in here.
I can put a whole
I
family
can
in
put a
here.
whole family in this box. There was one when
It's
I bought
called
it.
Family size.
That's right. It's a family size for a reason. It's right there. All right. And this was stuffed crust too, so it's extra thick. Gotta have that width, whenever you're trying to stuff bodies into a pizza box.
I've been training my jaw to bite down on the hardest of surfaces.
That's right. Yeah.
But I don't even heat the pizza up before I eat it.
Why,
I'll bite your whole neck off, and while your little kid watches it.
That's it. It's hot enough in here. I can, it's like I call this my it's a slushy pizza. You just throw it in the blender. Don't cook it. You just throw it in there, hit puree, and then you throw in some ice cubes, maybe.
Drinking a whole piece.
and then you use a little Prego in there if you need some more liquid. If the blades get bound up.
Here's a proposition for our audience.
Yeah.
If you blend and drink a whole pizza and you show me, we'll stop doing the show.
Yeah.
Because
That's a deal.
that's what people really want.
That's a deal.
This is we are basically like, that's the ransom.
That's a ransom that
we
we've been
do this
holding you.
show.
For 268 episodes.
We do it for ransom.
We've told you.
We won't stop. You
Can't
can't
stop.
You can't stop us.
Can't stop unless you drink this pizza milkshake.
Pizza float. Put a scoop of ice cream in there. I'm not real worried because I don't think the video will get to us. I think that they'll drop dead of a heart attack.
I'm pretty sure
before.
there's going to be some coronary problems there, but perhaps even just some straight cardiac events. But whatever they do,
we're gonna do that when we're old.
Yeah, I mean
I request it.
I'm all right. I'm all right with that.
In fact, I demand it.
I think demand is a good word when it comes to the pizza smoothie. Yeah, especially the pizza
You know how many
smoothie.
crimes
If not
I've
now, when? If not now, when? That's what I say.
That's what I want to know. I've been waiting.
That is a good question. But you know what else we've been waiting for is weird news.
I've been waiting this entire first segment.
I've been waiting since last week.
Save me weird news.
For this week's weird
Help.
news, not really.
Help.
It's funny how many points we kind of touched on that are going to be in weird news, but
We're
find that-
prophetic.
We'll find that
We're
out.
prophets.
We're
like this is like our Bible.
prophetic. Yeah,
and
whatever.
We're Jesus.
My amen, I guess.
Damn right. Fucking right. Amen.
Okay. So Juan has been here.
Juan, welcome, Juan.
We got Juan and Deirdre, and they're going back and forth in the chat. We got a whole thing going on there. It just says Russian Ukraine fan fiction, 100,000 plus words, enemies to lovers, slow burn.
Is this an assignment for
yes,
school?
Yes, it's perfect. I love it. Yep, there we go. Pizza smoothie contest. What do you want on your tombstone? Pizza. Juan says.
That's right. I was thinking that, Juan. You're reading my mind.
That's it, as usual.
That's right. Juan knows all things. He's omniscient.
Oh man, Deirdre says so. We got who can finish the pizza smoothie first. He'll die from how disgusting it is. The prize is 50 cents. There you go.
50,000.
That's right.
In Philadelphia, it's worth $50.
50 bucks.
I love that is our insanely most obscure
It's perfect.
fucking thing we have.
It's such a great moment. It's such a great moment from that movie.
It works so well.
It does.
I love having. I do have these little tiny moments from various things playing in my head in reference to
Oh man, that's my life.
moments in my life. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. That's like I think a white girl meme by this point too.
Really?
My life is movie quotes, but
It's like a
whatever.
movie. I saw
Mine's legitimate because I have mental issues.
I saw someone post today this thing. It was like this girl had posted some tweet or something about like every man's just gonna have to get over the fact that every girl is gonna have a crush on this Ukrainian leader now. And then somebody replied with like this is the problem with liberals in the fact that they make everything like they make horrible tragedies into some kind of fun TV game show.
Right.
Like, or they view it in that way. I'm butchering this, but
Yeah.
I was like, damn, that is fucking so true. We're so insulated just as a society.
That's cutting. And if I were on a show with them right now, I would vote them off.
I would say goodbye.
I would not like. I would give them a frowny
a
face
thumbs down
to that comment.
if you don't like it.
Yeah, that really is part of the problem. Is that it's not like things like this haven't happened before,
Right.
but the fact is now that we
Trivializing
live.
them.
No, we live in a time in which the internet is so prevalent and interwoven into existence that now everyone it's televised. Like
Yeah, true.
all these people are capturing it with their phones, and it's not going to the news and being filtered. It's just straight onto the internet.
I was watching some live feed where I was watching bombs getting dropped on Kiev.
Yeah,
I
right.
was like, holy shit.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? It's instantaneous.
It's because of the internet, and it's also the like. I remember back when I first worked at another computer shop. There was a guy. He was a Marine sniper or something like that.
Oh.
Over-
He kill? He
over-
only shoots aquatic animals.
Yes. It's like this fucking dolphin is done.
Die, tuna.
You're not even getting in the net. Yep, that's it. So but he was over in Afghanistan, and he would bring back these digital cameras because he didn't know how to work them. Like he would take the pictures, but he didn't know how to get them off.
Oh.
So he went over. He had like all these pictures of all this shit, like dead bodies that have been driven over and all kinds of crazy shit.
Did you have to look at this stuff when you
Yeah.
were fixing this computer? Oh my god!
Well, transfer it off the camera onto his computer for him. Yeah,
that's horrific.
just
dude.
for a second as they loaded
just,
or whatever.
just having flashes of
just long enough for it to
true
be
horror,
totally
burned into your
traumatizing.
eyeballs, just enough so that when you close your eyes to go to sleep, it's all
Yeah.
you see.
That's right. There you go.
And it's like a movie. It's you know,
Right,
it's-
right.
It's the moving picture show.
It's the moving picture show with every frame being something different and just as terrible as the last.
So what were you going to say about that?
How
like, it's all televised?
that technology was taking us, because of course, like there's always been like Polaroids and stuff like that, but with digital stuff, it's just progressively gotten more and more that there is no
There's instantaneous.
right. It's
becoming.
there's no filtering, there's no wait, there's no process. It's just there.
It's kind of cool because it's so raw and just true.
Yeah.
Then of course the spinning comes on the back end later, where people are going like that Don't Look Up movie is a great example.
Oh my god, yeah.
Of people taking the truth and spinning it all every which way,
right?
To just literally destroy ourselves. But I think it has some very, very good effects and has some very, very bad effects. I don't think everybody deserves a fucking voice,
right?
And then a lot of people just need to shut the fuck up, and it just muddies everything by having everyone speaking.
Right?
You have to learn how to critically think.
Yeah.
And completely tune things out. And then, but at the same time, I really love the raw honesty of being able to capture things like that, events and real moments in real time that can then get saved immediately. Like they might try to scrub it, but there's always somebody with it again.
Exactly.
That will continue to come back.
Yeah,
up.
I agree. I think that's fantastic.
That's pretty
it's
cool.
Transparency.
Yeah, transparency, which is something that we really desperately need in our world.
Maybe if people weren't taking boxes of files from the White House to Mar-a-Lago or anything. Not that happens.
Yeah, no, that's no corruption.
You know what else has got to happen here? Some weird news. You guys just got a whole bunch of extra content. There you go.
Yeah, we got some serious content because I tried funny and it didn't work.
That's right. All right. Make sure they all. All right, there we go. So that's good. Okay. All right, let me get this squared away here.
Sadly, this is the only time I ever see Chris.
Is it
on our graphics?
Well, that's all right. That's enough for me.
Chris just slowly let him. He's just doing a what's that called? Like an Irish goodbye.
He's a ghost.
He just left with it. He goes. He literally ghosted us, guys.
What else is he gonna do? He's a ghost.
He's ghosted us, Chris. Chris, we miss you. Can't spell Chris without I-S, and he is not here right now.
That's right.
And I wish he was. Oh, Chris, we miss you. That's fine. He'll come back one day. Man, who cares?
Who cares?
Who cares?
Help me, Jesus! Help me, Jewish God! Help me, Allah! Ah!
Weird news on the Kickstarter
Help me, Tom Cruise! Tom Cruise used a witchcraft hold me to get the fire off me! Oh, help me, Oprah Winfrey! Ah!
A tarantula enjoys a fine chewing gum. The human torch is denied a bank loan. The arsonist has fucking shit.
And now with this week's weird news, here's
Alrighty, so over the little break that we take live there, we had a lovely continued conversation. We were talking about Chris slowly disappearing here
from our lives,
and
our hearts.
And Deirdre saying, "Rip, Chris, I'm coming for your spot eventually." And I
right.
say yes.
Deirdre, you're welcome to come on anytime.
Absolutely. Deirdre's driving now. Deirdre can come
Is
over.
she?
Yeah.
Yeah, come on.
That's
Join
it.
us.
Join us. We didn't even rehearse that.
We don't rehearse a thing.
Not a thing.
We live in the
268 times. Okay, so let's get things going here for some weird news, ladies and gentlemen. For our first story, we're heading down to Florida. Brevard
I love
County.
the way he looks.
I love the look of love.
You're
Here
gonna
we go.
love the way you look. I think he got his face at the men's wear.
He did. He got it at the
He looks sad.
somewhere. He's a little disappointed. He's like, I thought that was going to work. A Brevard County man took concealed carry to a whole another level when he decided to shove an entire stolen crossbow down his pants.
Oh yeah,
he's going for it, folks.
wow.
He's not looking for subtlety. He is wearing his mask.
Where the hell? At least he's being responsible and safe to people around him. I'll tell you though, this is a good example of a couple things. But the first thing I notice here is that when I used to put my mask on before entering a public place, I felt like I was about to go rob it.
Right.
It made me really uncomfortable socially because I was like, what the hell? Like, this feels really weird to cover my face up and not have a gun and point it at the person trying to bring me out, because I'm just not used to that.
Is it that hard for you to resist the impulse? Like
I have it's an innate impulse.
Like you grab your mask and you automatically start walking out the door with a gun. You're like, no,
reach for my gun.
You stay home.
No, and sometimes I just have the gun and no mask, and I'm like, shit, wrong one.
And you just hold the gun over your face.
Yeah. It's fine. It'll cover. It's
That's
N95 gun.
Yeah, yeah.
N90 Tech 9.5. What, you think I shouldn't wear? You think I wear a mask? That's what I'm pointing at him. I'm doing what I want.
I have enough protection. None of you can give me COVID if you're all dead.
I'll shoot the COVID before it gets to me.
Work so far.
But yeah, like this has really created an ease of situation where you can go and do illegal things without being immediately identified. Although it didn't seem to work out for this guy.
Yeah, I don't know that that's necessarily the case. Well, February 6th, though, employees at the True Value store in Mims, Florida.
Ooh,
I thought that was an abbreviation, but it's not. Found that 2 crossbows had been stolen. So a man later identified as Darren Durant was seen on video surveillance walking into the store, stealing a pair of cutting tools.
Did you say 2 crossbows?
It's just, hold on. A pair of cutting tools first. Yeah. Off the shelf, cutting the zip ties off the Raven Rio crossbow.
Whoa.
So he just took it out of the packaging, basically. I guess it was in one of the cardboard things. And then he walked out of the store. A couple days later, I didn't realize that True Value sold crossbows. I thought they only sold like lumber and tools there.
Oh, sometimes you just gotta
It is Florida, though.
You gotta shoot at the carpenter, get him to work faster.
Well, you get nail gun, nail gun, real gun, nail gun, real gun.
Yeah.
You need a double draw sometimes. If it's a big lumber. So a couple days later, Durant was taken into custody after running from a deputy in a nearby Walgreens parking lot.
They shopping.
That's I love that. That's your takeaway. He's always shopping. Oh my God! Well, deputies got an arrest warrant for Durant for felony petty. It's petty. They spelled it wrong.
Podiatry.
It's felony petite theft.
Petite theft.
Yep, that's right.
Just little tiny
just stole little things.
Just
as he had 2 prior felony theft convictions. He can be seen on security camera footage entering into the store using a crutch, and then as he walked out, he used it to try to cover the bulge in his pants.
So this is what I was sort of discussing earlier in this episode without knowing that
that's what I'm saying.
Story was coming up.
That's it.
But you don't have to be all ambulatory.
That's right.
Fully ambulatory.
That's right. This guy's got 2 legs. In fact, he's got 3 legs at some point.
At some point, he's a tripod.
Yeah, he's tripoding his way out, and he's doing just fine.
And he's a big old asshole because he's stuffing a crossbow down his pants.
Really, that's a hell of a thing.
I can't believe that he got away out of the store with it.
If nobody's paying attention, he's got a jacket on.
It's so clear.
Yeah, it is.
It's clear that he's got shit all in his.
Something's going on there, buddy.
Oh my God.
You didn't look like that when you came in. Well, I'll tell you who else didn't look like that when they came in. An open-minded company is offering its employees the opportunity to masturbate during work hours.
As if they needed permission.
The audacity!
Are you kidding me? I walked in the bathroom at work one time, and all I could hear in there, echoing like a symphony of like traumatic horror, was somebody jerking off in the stall. It sounded like wet macaroni in there, and I knew it wasn't poop. I knew they weren't shitting. That's not a bowel movement, sir. That's a different kind of sound. It was gross.
Sure, we're one of them ducks.
I heard it.
One of them ducks go in the bathroom.
It takes a long time to masturbate a duck because you have to go all up and down the corkscrew. It's like that game with that game we used to have where kids were in the little glass like board
Yeah.
with the little the little ball.
Oh, on the
in
maze, it's got to go
That's
through.
what I'm
Yeah,
thinking.
yeah, yep.
That's what it's like to jerk
Balls
off
of
a
the
duck.
Minotaur, I think it was
Balls.
called.
Solve this to completion, if you know what I mean.
Oh man.
Is this picture related to the story, by the way?
Yes, it is.
Oh my fucking God.
Get ready. So,
Oh God.
so they've even ordered custom-built wanking pods to help them out. So there you go. So an unusual work perk has been introduced by a company called Strip Chat, which is an adult website and social network with over 200 employees.
Practice what you preach is what they're doing.
This is what they're saying. So located within the branch's Cyprus office, the 4 high-tech pods will be all set with masturbatory accessories for the ultimate VR experience, complete with an Oculus Quest VR headset, 4K LED screen. And after the construction is complete, the custom pods will appear as large black spheres with a chair for the user to sit back and relax in. And that's what we're looking at here.
Are they gonna? So here's the thing with their open-mindedness. Are they going to have at least some amount of regulation over the porn that's getting streamed in these like splooge pods?
Yeah,
because
things could get real dark real quick.
Yeah, imagine somebody jerking off to a snuff film in there.
What if they find some way to block off the air supply and they're also killing themselves? You got a double homicide right there.
Autoerotic asphyxiating themselves in these pods.
You don't know.
You could be smoking in there if you stay there for too long. You're gonna, this oxygen level's now down.
What happens if that catches on fire?
CO2.
Is there an emergency exit? Or are we looking at a popcorn kernel? I'm just gonna get hotter and hotter until the whole thing explodes.
Is this where you go in an active shooter situation? You jump off in the jerk pod just to keep yourself safe. You're not getting in here. And by the way, I'm gonna jerk it while you kill my coworkers.
I'm the only one shooting around these parts.
They call me Quick Draw Pete because I can finish this. I can finish myself off in a half a second.
That's it. It's all it takes.
I come in here at high noon every day. And I practice.
That's right. Got to keep that shooting straight, folks.
Oh. Now, tell me, would you want to enter a pod for jerking off after somebody had been in there? Because I don't think.
What's the cleaning procedures
one
like?
use only pod. Okay.
You need the disposable pods.
Do you have your name on your own pod?
That's it. There you
and
are.
then they know that you're always in that fucking pod.
Did they have the little paper toilet seat covers that you put there?
You put it over the screen. Ugh, can we wipe the snuff off of this thing? Because I don't want to go in after Todd again. Not again. It feels depressing in here when I walk in.
It just feels. Is sad a smell? It smells pretty sad in here. Well,
like sad.
that's
cum.
So let's see here. So
what about their female employees?
They're not discriminated against.
Okay.
Yeah. It's fine for everybody. Luckily, employees will enjoy a 30-minute break to masturbate during work hours.
There's a 30-minute jerk off break.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
There you go.
Once again, I say, do they need permission? Because it seems like
I guess it's the
no
designation.
one does.
It's the idea. You can just do
We
what
know
you
you're
do.
doing it anyways. Here, we've made it
See,
easier
I think
for
they're
you.
also in the hiring process, and this is probably part of the marketing strategy because they say that it aims to provide current and attract new employees with a safe, comfortable space to just rub one out. So
Just be yourself.
yeah, that's it. So Strip Chat is also offering other companies the opportunity to lease out its pods for up to $50,000 for 6 months,
Who
including.
the hell wants to go in after somebody in that thing?
Yeah, but maybe if they're leasing them, maybe they're making a whole bunch of them, and you're going to get a fresh one because this is the beginning of the whole run.
you
Maybe
gotta
we
label
should
them.
do a Patreon tier for $50,000 where we can lease this strip pod thing.
Oh,
Have that back here. I'll move the speakers.
all right.
And then we can just have another tier on Patreon where you get to use the strip chat thing, whatever the hell it's called,
How about
while we're doing the show.
we're just one of us suddenly we're just not on the mic.
You just hear the door shut. The door opens right back up.
Just muffled yelling in the back. Woo, I'm back to the show.
Is it weird news time yet?
Did we do weird news? Because if we didn't, I'm going back.
I
in.
got some.
I'm going back in. If you listen to us in the pod,
Yeah.
we'll give you.
That's what
we'll
want.
give you a hand job.
Take a picture. That's what. Take a picture of yourself in the strip pod, and we'll figure out a prize for you.
My mouth's writing checks that my ass can't cash.
That's right. You don't want to do that. Not around these parts. Not in this day and age.
What? This looks like some futuristic. This looks like something out of Dragon Ball Z. By the way,
It does. It really
It
does.
looks like the way that they travel around. Like
I think they might have just ripped it off and just like used MS Paint to just crudely paste a image on the screen.
And what is this blurry virtual reality screen happening in here? That's clearly Photoshop.
Well, even more importantly, why is there a virtual reality screen when you've got a headset? Who else is watching what you're watching?
Yeah, that's true.
You know?
Why would you need to have
And why is there a sunroof?
Only the birds can watch you jerk off, or really tall coworkers. Yeah, why is there a sunroof in there? Is that the escape hatch? Is it like a school bus?
I guess that's so you can kick it out once you're done.
I'll tell you where they need to put these things in schools where kids
That's
can't
what it
control
is.
themselves.
Oh my God.
Adults, if you can't control yourself jerking off for an entire shift at work,
Yeah.
then I'm sorry, but you need to go to a doctor or somebody, because if you can't handle it for that long,
You need to go to a sex worker, not a
gotta-
doctor.
yeah, well, I mean, like you probably have an issue where you don't have like any self-control in that manner.
Oh,
That's
well.
probably like a diagnosable problem.
Yeah.
But otherwise, how come like what? I see it as just blatant, disgusting disrespect. Now, granted, I'd probably if I had to jerk off somewhere,
Right.
I wouldn't want to do it in my work bathroom, because that place is disgusting.
Yeah.
And I don't know how you could ever maintain a
Don't you work
single
at home?
erection in there. It's filthy. It's completely. It's a disaster. Oh my god. Oh god, I
Yeah.
lost my point. That's too good.
That's all we need. Well, a masturbation break at work can result in more focus from your employees, less aggression, more productivity, and even better teamwork, says the head of communications and content at the company.
I mean,
So there you go.
it seems like, once again, a better option than just doing it in some dingy bathroom.
Right.
But at the same time, this is what, Strip Chat? Is that what the name of the company is?
Well, I think that's the company that's proposing all of this stuff. Yeah.
So they're kind of just sort of trying to like walk the talk, basically.
Well, I guess they're just trying to make
Our customers
technological
jerk off,
breakthroughs.
so can
Yeah.
you.
Right. Yeah, I guess so.
There you
yeah.
go.
Yeah, who knows? I mean,
We love
progressive
it.
companies, you got a good enough progressive companies involved with this sort of thing. And
It just seems like
Takes
a
off.
desperate plea for attention.
well, it could be that, but there's also people who buy sex dolls, like real dolls. We're talking here, things that are like thousands of dollars.
Why not those? Why not put those in?
That's what I mean. Well,
Put
but
those in the
you're talking
thing.
about just putting sex dolls in the office?
Yeah.
Just at the front desk?
Yeah,
And,
get a curtain for
HR.
a cubicle. Get a curtain for the cubicle.
well, like the Wizard of Oz?
Yeah.
You pull that
Pay
back.
no
and-
attention to
the
the man
man
behind the curtain. I really need
Is
to
he
ask you
okay?
a question.
He's not moving.
Oh my god, that would be so antic-y, because like you could stick your sex doll on your chair. That's
Right.
exactly what I would do if I had that
Well,
in my office.
I mean-
I wouldn't be around. I'd be in the sex pod.
That's right. That's
And
what you
I
want.
would be in that pod not to jerk off, but just to get the fuck away
Just
from
to- 'cause,
everybody.
like, nobody's going to bother me in here. They think I'm jerking off.
yeah.
I can finally take a nap. It's my nap pod now. That's what we need to do. Take this whole idea, TM. Just take this whole idea. We'll just
rebrand.
the whole thing. Just rebrand it. Take the virtual reality off of the cheap screen here and put on a nice scenery. And it's got surround sound in the pod with music playing.
Yeah.
You just gently rest back.
You know, it'd be great is if companies didn't do gimmicky horse shit and just paid their employees better wages to attract them to work for that company.
That's it.
How
That's
about we do that instead of putting jerk off pods down the corner from Todd's desk, who you know he don't even need the pod to be
Nope.
watching snuff films on his laptop.
And we've got video evidence because I think it's far safer to say that we've all been the subject of a spat of sudden horniness. We all know what to do, but we remember those awkward, unwanted boners we'd get in school. Just, at a certain point, you conceal it, you don't tell anybody, and you wait till you get home. But this
If you're
guy,
civilized.
that's right. This guy, however, who is this video is from a security camera footage from China. Obviously, didn't get the memo about all that.
Oh, boy.
He was caught going to town on a drain pipe. It's exactly what it looks like.
Wow.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
who would think a drain pipe is a good place to like? Why? How is that better than your own hand? And I notice he's got two of them, so don't tell me he can't.
He's using them both too.
And
That's-
he's propped up.
he's definitely.
He's going for the like. Wow, he must have I think he's got a certain affection for this drain pipe.
He's a fan of he's a plumbing fan. He's a plumbing fan.
Yeah.
That's what the pipe was located outside of
loves
someone's
Mario.
home. That's right. God, I love these Koopas.
Could you imagine Mario? Oh fuck! Oh, turn back! Turn back! This is what the piranha plants
Go
are.
back to the dungeon. Yeah, that's
When the
exactly.
piranha plants
That's
come
right.
out,
That's what it
it's
is.
these-
It's this guy.
This Chinese guy's dick.
He's working. He's working right
I'm
now.
on the clock.
That's it.
I'm here to eat. My dick's here to eat Mario and make me dollars.
That's right. It's time. It's time. Well, the pipe is located outside of someone's home in China, so the residents have literally had their house fucked.
Oh my
So,
god!
At one point, he looks in the direction of the camera, but apparently fails to notice it. But then again, why would you? Why would you when you're making love to a pipe? So the man is apparently still yet to be identified, despite it being leaked on a Chinese website as well as live leak online. But for his sake, we certainly hope that it stays that way.
He
So
looks
there
like
you
a
go.
raccoon getting caught in a trash can.
That's basically
His
what is
eyes
going
are
on right
glowing.
now.
Yeah, he's got his hands up against the wall. For those of you who can't see this picture, this man is literally it looks like he's hanging from the drain pipe.
does.
By his dick,
Right.
and his hands are propped up on the wall like
Mhm.
he's just completely free floating. And then the second picture, he's got his head up against the wall, his other hand up on the wall still.
Yeah.
The other hand wrapped around the drain pipe. It looks like he's trying to install it.
Juan said he's seen it already. He's seen the video. He knows.
Oh no.
It's happening.
This is
it's
for
for real.
real.
These aren't just fabricated screenshots. This
sorry,
is the
Ms. Jackson.
real deal.
Ooh.
That's right. It's all for real. But luckily, this is also for real.
no.
Hungry Germans craving a sausage in the dead of night are increasingly turning to vending machines
Oh, this
for
looks
their bratwurst, bockwurst, and barbecued meats.
finally a story I like.
We got through all the bad meat. Now it's time for the good meat. The machines are booming outside German cities where shops are less likely to stay open for long hours, especially in structurally weak rural areas. Vending machine solutions are becoming increasingly popular. There's a strong development towards the vending machine, and this one is used to deliver meat, milk, eggs, and other products. That doesn't seem... Oh, okay, I see the egg is in a carton, but still...
You would not want eggs dropping out of a
You're
vending
just
machine.
dropping, you know.
You hear your Coke can hit that fucking thing?
Man, bang, bang. It's at least twice. It hits at least twice.
Yeah, you're gonna have like maybe one good egg left in there.
Well, that's why you buy 4 of them at a time, because you're guaranteed to at least have one that survives.
I just need one egg.
It's $22.
Go
by
to the
way.
vending
that's right.
machine.
Yeah.
Go buy an egg out of there.
Just need an egg vending machine with a little chute, that drops an egg, single egg.
Yeah.
Remember like the little pods that you used to get out of the gumball machines at the grocery store,
Right.
with just a little cap on the top, look like an
Twist.
acorn. That's it. That's what we need with egg in there.
That's perfect.
And we'll be fine. Well,
We're set.
that's all right. TM. We're going to make that too.
That's
along
right.
with our
So
sex
contact-
pod.
Get
That's right.
Germany on the
That's
phone.
right. Someone call Germany. Stat.
Oh, the chancellor.
Juan, get in touch with Germany for us.
He's like, I've been dialing.
That's right.
I'm already there.
He's all set. He has them on hold. Juan's already on top of it.
He's got them on hold.
Please hold for Matt and Matt. Well, vending machines will play a complimentary role in brick and mortar retailing. says the director of the Berlin Brandenburg Trade Association, in the international imagination, using vending machines has a long association with, of course, you know where? Japan.
Ah,
they
yes.
sell
Everything is a vending machine.
Everything from sake to underwear. So you get the whole thing. But in Germany, there are over 570,000 of these meat vending machines.
Whoa.
That is
Whoa.
amazing.
That's fucking nuts, dude. It looks amazing. It looks like I'm at a deli.
This person's pressing eins and five as well. There.
Yeah, eins, zwei.
Eins, zwei, drei. No, drei is 3. It says 1 and 3, I think, on there. So that's, yeah. Eins,
Number
zwei,
13.
drei,
Which
vier,
one
fünf.
is it?
Number 13
Is it sausage?
Wow. Where's the numbers at?
Oh,
I see.
it's not even on the picture.
No, it's up above. It's
God
up above.
damn it.
Starts at 20. We can't even see it.
God
I
damn
don't
it.
even know what they got. Maybe that was part of their
It's probably
release form.
it's probably sausage, but this stuff looks good. It's
As we look at a vending machine full of meat, probably some meat.
I'd say that sausage is the highest represented meat.
Unless
that's in
maybe
there.
the cheese is at the top, because it doesn't matter if
Ah.
that falls.
Dude, I
You know,
just
it can't bruise.
I totally would
Can't
go to this
bruise the
vending
cheese.
machine constantly.
Oh yeah, I put one in my living room.
Oh,
I put 2
I'll
in my
put it in
living
my
room,
living
back to back. So no matter what side of the living room was the one, I could
Do
just
you-
go straight to it.
do you like the act of pressing the buttons and all?
That's the best part. It's I feel
'Cause
like I'm in the
otherwise
Jetsons.
Otherwise, it's a
I
refrigerator.
feel like I'm in Back to the Future 2. Hydrate level 4.
Boy, mom really knows how to hydrate a pizza.
Well, I'll tell you, didn't know how to hydrate a pizza. Doctors were left baffled. It's not Orifice Report time yet, folks. But
Oh no!
this one is going on the books here. Doctors were left baffled after finding a whole glass inside the stomach of a 55-year-old man who claims he swallowed the cup while drinking tea.
What?
Yup.
Oh my god, dude!
Yup.
This is an X-ray of his hips.
Yep, of his lower abdomen.
This glass is, I kid you not, larger than either one of his hips.
It's
How in
it's
the
sizable.
fuck is that inside of a person?
It's sizable. Well, the patient
And
was.
in his stomach, no less. It went in his mouth.
Yep, exactly right.
That's fucking crazy. Does he have like a giant Steven Tyler mouth or something?
Well, no. See, there's no way that he swallowed that glass.
Is he David Blaine?
He is David Blaine. His name is David Blaine,
He ate all the chunks of a glass and then it formed
and
into a full
and
glass.
he learned how to manipulate his stomach to put it all back together.
Yeah,
Yep, that's it.
that's what it
It's
was.
all in there. And Dr. Allison is telling us that the cup looks like it's in the colon.
Oh,
So that's-
well, then
that's
that
what-
makes
that's-
a lot more sense.
That's what we're about to get to here. Well, the
Okay.
patient was admitted to the hospital with complaints of constipation and severe abdominal pain. She says, AKA up the behind.
Oh, up the behind.
He underwent an ultrasound and an X-ray in which doctors located a quote serious disturbance in his intestines. Much to their shock, that disturbance turned out to be an entire glass. Luckily, it hasn't broken yet. Doctors tried to remove the glass from the rectum with an endoscopic procedure, but had no such luck. They had no choice but to operate on the man to finally remove it. So they had to cut him open to get this goddamn glass back out.
People, stop.
Just stop doing it.
Stop
folks.
doing this
Just
weird stuff. man.
Flared base.
Flare
Flared base.
The base. There are so many products that are as expensive as a regular glass.
We talk about them nonstop, and we get no financial compensation.
We
from
don't
it.
even no. We're
None.
out for your
$0.
It's altruistic. We're trying to
We're
help
just trying to stop these things to
spread the word
just
with
do it.
Matt
Yeah.
and the Kickstarter with Matt.
That's
and Matt.
right. Spread the word with Matt and Matt.
because we care.
We care with Matt and Matt. That's the new
It's the
show.
We care.
That's the new
It's
show.
the Care Bears.
All right. It's just going to be us. I'm just going to continually shout flared bass.
Flared bass!
And Matt's going to play the bass just to hit the whole thing home. That's how he plays the bass.
Flare
it. Well, the embarrassed patient claims he simply swallowed the glass while drinking a cup of tea, although doctors aren't convinced due to the food pipe. This is very that's technical term, by the way. Food pipe.
The food pipe.
Being
I know
the
that
food
one.
pipe too small for object. Two food pipe.
Too small.
small.
For object. Was this like fucking Solomon Grundy writing
That's
this?
it. Yeah, exactly what it was. Yeah.
Dr. Solomon Grundy.
Well, Dr. Hassan, head of the team of operating doctors, said how he got the glass inside the body of the said patient is still a, quote, mystery, though we all know what happened. Thankfully, the patient is currently in a stable state after his curious mishap. What I think that really should have done was get him to swallow it again to prove that he swallowed it the first time.
Show me how you did that.
There you go. But you already got the incision. We'll get it right back out again.
Well, we'll pull right out. It's
Yeah.
fine. It's like I used to have this T-Rex from Jurassic Park. This T-Rex toy,
Right.
huge, and it could literally eat people, eat other toys.
Oh.
And it had like a slit in the stomach that you could then
Yes.
pull the things back
My
out.
cousin had that.
That's where we were at with this particular
This is
medical
basically
procedure.
it. Yeah, but this time we're also looking for providence. We want you to prove.
We need to know how you
That's
did
right.
this.
Let's watch this
For
again.
science.
That's right. There's a Guinness record waiting for you, sir. I have it in this hand. On the other hand, I have a pair of handcuffs. You're gonna get one. I don't know why we're gonna arrest you, but
I think I don't understand the perpetual need for people to try to insulate themselves from the act that they've done when they're in a medically compromised position already.
yeah,
Like, I think if I was in this position, I'd just go, yeah, I stuck that up my butt.
yeah,
Like, where else do you think it got up there?
Right.
Just get it out of me.
yeah.
I made a boo-boo.
Right.
All right. And I need you to fix it,
Yeah.
Doc.
I made a bad choice. All right, I got it. Will you get it now, please?
I'm not here for you to judge me. I'm
That's
here for
right.
you to fix me.
That's right.
And so what if they judge you anyway? Like, you got to own it. That's my advice.
That
to
is the
people.
key. Confidence. Confidence.
But also, I mean, if you shouldn't be embarrassed about the fact that you wanted to stick a glass up your butt,
right.
it's kind of weird.
That's
but
a very strange sentence.
you shouldn't be embarrassed.
That's
people.
probably what he was telling himself right before he did it.
But what you should be embarrassed about is
Yeah.
the fact that you didn't use a flared base.
Flared bass glasses. That too.
Flared-
Yeah, Ferris Bueller's Day Off. That's all the
Flared
things. Ever-
Flared Bueller's Day in.
That's right. Day in. The whole day. It's fine because there's a flared
You
bass.
can be in all
You don't
day.
have to worry
You can get
about it.
out.
You don't have to worry about it one little iota. But that's it. That's weird. What a
We're trying to
fucking-
teach you people.
This is
stuff.
it. It's the first day of March.
Yeah.
All right. And you're lucky that we're even alive right now. Okay. With everything that's going on everywhere that has gone on, including our exposure to sunlight. All right.
And that's dangerous enough.
Everything. There's
Melanoma,
it's
hematomas.
hematomas. We've got Idaho and Alabamas, and we've got all these things.
hermaphrodites, hemorrhoids.
You never know what letter of the
Heterochromia.
alphabet. That's right. There could be a snake in any page of the dictionary. We don't know which one it is. But all we know is that we'll see you next time on another episode of the Kickstart with Matt. We'll see you later. That's right. It's under pomegranate. Should have guessed. All right, internet people.
Oh my god, that was the most random thought I've ever heard in my life. But it's so true. Too, right?
You just
It could be
listed off
anywhere.
songs in an alphabetical order. Or songs, yeah, words, whatever. I don't know what the fuck's going on. My brain is
It's all
completely
coded.
fried. I've had all this bullshit going on all over the place, but it's all fine now because we're done.
Towards the end of our run, we're gonna release a cipher.
Yeah.
For
Yes.
all the codes.
That's right.
that we-
Ronnie James Dio was supposed to do it. We're going to follow through. That's the difference. We're
That's
going
right.
to follow through, folks.
Because we're twice the men he was.
That's right. Exactly right.
Literally.
That's exactly right. Twice the men and twice the Italian.
That's right.
Sorry, Ronnie James Dio. You can't keep up. Can't keep up with two people. Sorry. Gotta
We're like-
come up.
Clap.
Gotta come up.
Gotta come up. It's like one of us is like two Ronnie James Dios in a trench coat.
in Philadelphia is worth $50.
All right. We love you. Thank you for tuning
Thanks,
in.
guys. Thanks for coming over and
See you on the next adventure.
spending your time, wasting your
You
time.
did it again. You did it again.
You done did it
You
again.
made another choice.
You made another Matt happy.
At least this episode had a flared bass.
You can get it out. It's got a stop button for you.